Police confirming a shooting occurred outside the home of Canadian rapper Drake in Toronto. This happening overnight in the wake of an escalating beef between Drake and hip-hop star Kendrick Lamar. This is the scene outside of Drake's home in the city's Bridle Path neighborhood, courtesy of our CTV News chopper. Police say a man sustained serious injuries after a shooting outside that home and was taken to hospital. Police also say a suspect fled in a vehicle, but no description has been released. So far, there's no word on whether Drake was at home at the time of the shooting, but we understand from police that he has offered to fully cooperate with them. Joining me now is Mark Mendelson. He is a former homicide detective, and he joins us now to discuss the developments in this case. As Mark, we're waiting for more word from police. Details are very scant right now. But what do you make of this shooting? This, for our viewers across the country, is known as the Bridle Path, this neighborhood. It's got a lot of mansions, but it's pretty open. It's not as though it's a gated area.
Yeah, and good morning, Marcia. You're right. It's not a gated area, but there are very, very large homes in that neighborhood. And what goes along with large homes like that is a lot of security cameras and other security precautions that are taking place. And if you ever had the opportunity to drive past Drake's residence, you'll notice that there are gates and there are walls and there is sort of strategically placed trees, et cetera, to provide security. And there are also uniformed security guards at the residence. And it's my understanding from a source within Toronto Police that, in fact, it is a security guard who is the victim of the shooting, who was working at the time. It was described to me as a drive-by shooting. And as you mentioned, the police have put out a suspect vehicle. So that's all we really know at this point.
Let's see. Let's see.
HD with details, Scott.
Yep, Rachel, this is the home in question. Now, you see the emblem there on the basketball court. That's a record label of the weekend. And then you see the guard shack. You see a chair that's toppled over. And then you see what appear to be evidence markers.
The guard is shot multiple times outside the Encino mansion of a hip-hop music executive. And the search is on tonight for 3 suspects linked to what police believe was likely a botched home invasion robbery.
KTLA's Chris Wolf is live in Encino with more on the shooting and reaction from neighbors to the increase in violence in the community. Chris?
That's right, Cher and Micah. This estate is located at the end of a very long private road. And we're told that the security guard was shot either inside or near his booth, which is on the perimeter of the property. They struck under cover of darkness in a posh neighborhood of Encino, possibly planning to invade the home of a record label executive. Authorities say intruders shot a 37-year-old security guard multiple times when he was either inside or near his booth on the edge of the property. The victim was still able to call 911 shortly before 2:30 a.m. Footage from Sky 5 shows the door to the guard box open and a toppled black chair a few feet from it. The $12 million estate along Jaden Lane is reportedly equipped with a state-of-the-art security system and recording studio. Reports show it belongs to Amir Ismailian, notably associated with XO Records and also known as Cash XO. He's worked with several top hip-hop acts and other well-known musicians, including singer-songwriter The Weeknd. An LAPD detective says Ismailian and others were home at the time of the shooting. The victim tells investigators his attackers, 3 men, wore hoodies and surgical masks. They scattered after opening fire.